Hello everyone. I've got my N7 hoodie on. Look, it's my N7 hoodie and it fastens, which it didn't this time last year, I can tell you that much. And I'm drinking tea out of my N7 mug. And this can only mean one thing. We are playing Dragon Age. No, we are playing Mass Effect. This is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Now, I believe I did start a playthrough of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition not long after it came out. And I think I did maybe 2 or 3 episodes of it. And then I gave up on it. And I have yet to get through a playthrough of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. But we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a try. And I'll tell you... Actually, I'll take these off because this might become a bit of a rant. We might just put full cat cam on, actually. Which one's full cat cam? I think, is it F7? Let's hope so. So... yes. It's been a long time since I played Mass Effect all the way through. And this is not because I lack love for the Mass Effect games. I adore the Mass Effect games. In fact, I played them to death, to the point where I sort of like... I don't know, I think I just overplayed them, and I mean, I had strategic save points at like my favourite bits of all the games, or like the Shadow Broker DLC. I would just sometimes, just on a Sunday morning, think, do you know what, I feel like playing the Shadow Broker DLC, and I would just sit down and play the Shadow Broker DLC, and I had 3 different Shepherds, and each one of them had like saves at specific points. My computer is absolutely freaking out with having to record and play the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Are you alright, darling? It is uncomfortably warm in here, I know. But it's okay. Also, you're covered in cat hair. Do you know what? I'm going to change the... I always like to have the lights set to a colour that, like, makes sense for the game that I'm playing. What makes sense for Mass Effect? Go for a nice red for the N7 colours, but that looks a bit angry. Pink makes no sense at all, but I like it. I mean, we could just go kind of multicolour. Ooh. Oh, I like the flashy ones. That looks kind of futuristic and Mass Effect-y. Give me a minute. Bear with me. So this is going to be an interesting little series. I don't know how I'm going to do this series yet. Because... I like the flashy ones. The flashy ones. You can't even see them. Like, they're flashing, alright? It looks cool. But, yes, the reason I stopped recording normal series and just started doing live streams was because I can't be asked editing. I quite enjoy editing, but, you know, I have a life, and I'm not doing YouTube as a career or anything, it's a hobby, and there aren't enough hours in the day. So, you know, I couldn't be asked. But then I sort of thought to myself, well, why don't I just record a series like it's a live stream? And just upload it like that? Because I don't give a fuck about getting in loads of subscribers or anything like that. If you're the kind of person who wants to watch this shit, you'll watch it, and if you're not, you won't, and I don't really care one way or the other. I just like making videos. So I kind of... I've got an idea that I'm going to record a Mass Effect series from start to finish. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to then go through it and edit it all and make it all nice. I don't know if I'm just going to upload them, like upload like 4-hour episodes of just me rambling completely unedited. I have absolutely no idea. You might never even see this. I don't know. The point is... I don't know what the point is. I have no idea what the point is. But I don't know. I felt like doing a Mass Effect series. So we're going to do a Mass Effect series. And we're going to see what happens. I am... To give you an idea of how far ahead I'm recording this around the time that news has broken that Amazon are doing a Mass Effect TV series. And I am absolutely furious. I'm absolutely furious. Because I'm like, don't you be going messing with my Mass Effect world, my Mass Effect universe. Oh no, don't you be going casting other people to play the characters in the Mass Effect universe. Don't you be going putting your little modern spin and all the things in the Mass Effect. I can't be dealing with it. I have no idea what the show is going to be about yet, because I haven't read any of the articles, because I was so genuinely upset and hurt at the fact that they would even dream of making Mass Effect into a TV series that I just don't even want to know. If they're going to do something that's set in the Mass Effect universe but doesn't have any of the characters from the games in, I could live with that. If they were going to do like maybe like a First Contact War series or something like that, I could live with that. I could live with that, like completely removed from the Mass Effect games themselves but set in the same universe. I could live with that. If they're going to be going casting people as like Commander Shepard and Liara, like nah, I can't be dealing with that. I can't be having people running around pretending to be Liara who don't have Liara's voice. There are too many iconic voices in the Mass Effect universe. I mean, we've got Liara, we've got Garrus. Can you imagine Garrus with a different voice? Tali, I would even put her in there. Aria, Samara with a different voice. No. Nah. And I don't want to see live action Asari. I don't know. I don't want to know what they're going to do. No. This world is too perfect. These characters are too important to me. It all just means too much to me and I can't deal with it. But what it has done is it's put me, like, right in my head. I'm, like, arse deep in the Mass Effect world now. In the Mass Effect universe, because I've been, like, going on YouTube, watching all the clips and things like that, and going back and rereading all of the mountains of fanfiction I've written about Mass Effect. And I'm, like, proper in Mass Effect mode now. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to record a Mass Effect series. So, it's going to be a very long intro. The reason I've never managed to get through the Legendary Edition is because I think, again, I'm just so in love with the Mass Effect games as they are. The Legendary Edition just it's never felt right every time I've sat down to play it. I don't feel right playing it, and I've never managed to get past Mass Effect 1. But I am determined. We're going to do it. I mean, I could just go back and play the original ones. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. They run on my computer fine. But I don't know. I want to give the Legendary Edition its chance. But there's going to be a lot of rants about how I think the original is better. I don't really like the Legendary Edition very much, but you know, I prefer the original. I don't even want them to make Mass Effect 5. I think I care about the Mass Effect games as they are too much that I just don't want anybody to mess with them. Like, just leave them alone. Don't make remasters. Don't make TV series. Don't try and make a Mass Effect 5. Just leave it. Just let it be. Like, I could live with Andromeda because they took it to a different galaxy. Andromeda was just removed completely, and I could deal with that. I cannot be dealing with... No, like, just leave... It's too perfect. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. So yes, my idea is it's gonna be quite a chill Mass Effect series, this, which is mostly just gonna be me sitting here talking about Mass Effect, like a massive Mass Effect nerd, while I'm playing Mass Effect. If you're looking for, like, lots of fast-paced, sharp entertainment, fuck off and find another YouTuber, because it ain't bloody me, love. Right, I'm gonna keep us on Catcam, Facecam. It's called Catcam because I have cats. It just occurred to me that somebody might have clicked on this who's never watched my channel before. It's got Catcam written under it because I've got cats. And I put Catcam on when they jump up. There aren't any at the minute. It's just my face, but it still says Catcam. If you are a new viewer and you are still here after sitting through all of this spiel, I'm impressed. So, I'm probably not going to keep it on all the time, because Mass Effect is the kind of game that needs your attention. And you don't need my stupid face there distracting you from what's going on. But I'll keep it there for a little bit. I don't know, I like a little bit of face cam. I used to be really against face cam. Now I like a little bit of face, little bit. But I'm not going to, like, you know, inundate you with my face too much. But I'm wearing my N7 hoodie. I made an effort. I've got my N7 mug, so, you know, I should show it off a little bit. Right, okay, so, Mass Effect 1. You notice we've got a resume. Apparently I had somebody called Aurelia Shepherd. I created a new Shepherd. Oh my god. I don't remember that. One of my attempts at the Legendary Edition. I hit start and I don't even have my headphones on. Oh my god. Can't hear the beautiful... Oh, look. Listen to the music, man. Mass Effect just... gets into my heart in a way that nothing else ever has. Like, I love the Dragon Age games. I would say the Dragon Age games are better games. I really would. But there's something about the Mass Effect... I don't know, everything. The music... The dialogue, just everything about it just makes me feel things. I also find the Legendary Edition is quite buggy, you know. I think it's buggier than what the original Mass Effect 1 is. Honestly, I do. There are going to be a lot of rants about how the original was better. Right, start new career. So,
welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Thank you.
Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection.
Good. Excellent.
Secure connection confirmed.
Oh, no, I don't want you, mister. Oh, look at him. Look at him. You know what? I I've been going and watching clips on YouTube of them. I'm in a bit of a Samara phase at the minute because I adore Samara. She's actually up there looking at me. I've got a big Samara poster. I adore her. She's beautiful. And she's one of the most fascinating characters I've ever come across. I write so many fan fiction scenes of just Samara because I just find her so interesting. So I've been like watching all of Samara's scenes on YouTube, right? And I despise male shepherds so much that if I click on a video just to watch Samara and it's got a male shepherd in it, I'm like, no, I can't deal with that. And I'm not normally like that. I'm quite happy to play as male characters. There is something about him that I hate, and I don't know what it is. I think it's his, I don't know. I hate him. I don't know why. And then we've got beautiful, beautiful shepherd. No, we'll enter a new ID. Will be a custom female, please, game.
Access your profile.
Okay, so I have 3 shepherds. This is very interesting. So we have Phoenix Shepherd, who I created for my Mass Effect playthrough that I did. I've already done a Mass Effect 1 playthrough on the channel, and then we got like 3 episodes into Mass Effect 2, and then I think my computer died, didn't it? And then I never went back to her because I lost all the save files. So we created Phoenix, and she was my Renegade Shepherd, and I adored her very much, and we may do another full playthrough of her again, because I would love to get right through to the end of Mass Effect 3 with her. But we're not going to do it today. Now, I have a bit of a habit on the channel where I like to name my characters after birds. Right? Oh, my Discord's going. That's interesting. So I have this thing that I name characters after birds because I'm magpie. And then we name my characters after birds, right? And it's a little fun thing we do on the channel. Long before I even had the channel, I had a shepherd called Raven. Which is, like, purely coincidental. I had a shepherd called Raven because I picked the... this could be a very rambling series. I picked the Earth background where she grows up as like a homeless orphan on the streets of Earth, and I gave her raven black hair, and I just liked the idea that they didn't know what her name was, so they just called her Raven, and then she just adopted that as her name. So I already had a shepherd called Raven, so I've got Phoenix and I've got Raven, but I'm going to do this playthrough as my canon shepherd, who is not named after a bird, sadly, but I just want a complete playthrough with my canon shepherd, because like I had save files for all of my shepherds and I lost them all, and then obviously I don't have them for the legendary edition because I've never played them as the legendary edition, and I want to do a playthrough for each one of my 3 beautiful perfect shepherds. They don't vary from each other very much, I have to say. Phoenix was my renegade one and she was going to romance Liara. Raven was my absolute pure paragon, who was also romances Liara, and then Jules, who was the one we're going to play as, Jules. She's kind of mostly paragon, with a few renegade bits thrown in there, and yeah, she also no, she doesn't romance Liara. She doesn't romance anybody. But if you don't romance anybody, by the end, her and Liara are totally in love with each other, and then I write lots of fan fictions about how her and Liara get together after the war. So basically, all my shepherds end up with Liara. I'm physically incapable of romancing anybody else. I just can't do it. But we're going to play as Jules. I've got a whole backstory for her. I'm sure we'll get into huge details about her very complex backstory. I thought those were her ovaries there for a second. Those looked like ovaries, right?
Reconstruct profile.
Reconstruct profile. Okay, I can do that.
Confirm pre-service history.
So, because when I first created Jules, I was a teenager, and I was really into, like, tragedy and trauma, and really wanted my characters to have the most traumatic backstories possible. She was a colonist. You were born and raised on Mindoir, a small border colony in the Ataman Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindoir, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later.
Confirm psychological profile.
And obviously I have to be the sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Sounds very dramatic, doesn't it?
Military
Right.
specialization.
So, what should we do? Because Jules is a Vanguard. So my 2 favourite classes are Vanguard and Infiltrator. They are complete opposites of each other. So Jules is a Vanguard, Raven is an Infiltrator, and then I had Phoenix as an Adept, didn't I? Although I might change that in the future. I might make Phoenix an engineer, actually, in future playthroughs. I always wanted to play as an engineer. I don't know why. I think that's the hardest one to play as, isn't it? I think. So yes, Vanguard is my favourite to play as, but it's not very exciting in Mass Effect 1. And I wonder whether to make her an adept for Mass Effect 1. Because the biotic powers are a lot more interesting. Vanguard only really becomes fun in Mass Effect 2 and 3. And you can change your class, can't you? Between games. Ooh. Actually, I think if we pick Vanguard, yeah, then we've got a bonus talent, and I could pick Singularity. Because you get your bonuses based on what you've played as before. And I have started a few playthroughs in the Legendary Edition, but not completed them, but apparently it's enough to get you a bonus. We could pick Singularity. Which would basically make her an adept with a shotgun. Although I've got a whole headcanon about how she can't... Okay, you know how I say I write a lot of fan fictions about Samara? So, I had a headcanon, because Vanguards typically can't make singularities. I have this whole headcanon that, like, Jules is a really powerful biotic, but she could just not get her head around how to do a singularity. She just can't do it. She cannot do a singularity. So then in Mass Effect 2, she goes to Samara and is like, can you please teach me how to make a singularity? And then I have all of these scenes that are literally just Samara and Jules. And Samara trying to teach Jules how to make a singularity. Yeah, I wrote that. I've got a big... I go back and read it sometimes just for, I don't know, make myself feel nice. I don't know. I'm gonna... yeah, we'll let her have singularity.
Facial identification.
We'll change our appearance a little bit. Okay, cue first rant about the fucking Legendary Edition. Why the fuck did they give them the fucking Mass Effect 3 hairstyles, which are fucking horrible? I mean, I'm sure there's probably technical reasons about why it was easier to put the Mass Effect 3 hairstyles into Mass Effect 1 and 2, rather than put the Mass Effect 1 and 2 hairstyles into Mass Effect 3. But the Mass Effect 3's hairstyles are awful, right? So I like my Jules to have red hair, but like proper red. Like proper like cherry red, but not so that it looks like it's been dyed that colour. Auburn, I think the word is, but like bright. I feel like the hair colours are different as well in the Legendary Edition. Oh, and they didn't fix the fucking problem where you can't see the back of Shepard's head. Infuriates me about character creators when you can't see the back of somebody's head. Like, why did they not fix that in the Legendary Edition? Why did they not fix that? Why can you not see the back of Shepard's head? Anyway, look at me, darling. Right, there we go. So yeah, the hairstyles, they are awful. These ones, why do they stick out so far at the back? That is not the shape of her head. Why does the hair stick out so far at the... Honestly, infuriates me. So how many good hairstyles have we got? That one's good, but that's Dr. Chocolate's hairstyle, isn't it? And that would be weird if we had that one. Right, so... That one's kind of reach, but I don't like it that much. I don't like that one. That one's alright, but it's Dr. Chocolate's hairstyle. That one's horrible. That one's alright. That one's horrible. That one's horrible. That one's horrible. That... Why do they stick out so far? That looks like a wig. That one's horrible. That one's fucking awful. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, that's kind of alright if you like a short-haired shepherd. I don't want a short-haired shepherd. I mean, it's not great, is it? Jesus. And then, are these all the short-haired ones? Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Okay, so what have we got to choose from? It's basically that one. Which is why every shepherd that you see on YouTube has that hairstyle. Every custom female shepherd that you see has that hairstyle because it's the only decent one. And we'll make our eyebrows the same colour as their hair, which will be what, that colour, presumably. I think that one. Yes. And then what eyebrows do we want? It really annoys me as well. I think you could just make a much better looking Shepherd in the original. I mean, we all know, like, Shepherd always looks better in Mass Effect 1 and 2 than what she does in Mass Effect 3. When you're playing the original trilogy, she always looks better in 1 and 2 than what she does in 3. Always. And now we're stuck with bloody Mass Effect 3 Shepherd. You know what really annoys me though? They didn't put Mass Effect 3 Liara in Mass Effect 1, did they? Mass Effect 3 Liara, who looks so much better than Mass Effect 1 Liara. No. They kept Mass Effect 1 Liara in Mass Effect 1. No, I wanted this to be quite a relaxed, sort of chill kind of Mass Effect series, where I just kind of like sat and just talked casually about Mass Effect stuff while playing Mass Effect, and I think it's going to be quite a ranty series. Quite an angry, ranty series. What eyebrows do I like? I mean, those ones are quite cool. They're a bit... Can't have no eyebrows. That's the fashion now, isn't it? No eyebrows. That seems to be a thing. Girls shaving off their eyebrows. I don't know. I don't understand fashion. Those ones... I don't know. I want something that makes her look a little bit... Oh, she just looks sad with those ones. It's going to be either those ones. Or those ones. Ooh. You know, I'm probably not going to change like her actual face at all. She kind of looks fine as she is. I didn't even cycle through the presets, did I? I will keep you. You're alright, Richard. What do we do about your complexion? Ooh. I mean, that's, you know when you take a picture and it automatically puts a filter on? I hate it when it does that because I hate filters. And it makes you look all smooth and everything. That's what that is. That's a Shepherd with a filter on. I hate filters. People do not look better with filters on. They just look silly. I like the slightly rough and ready one. I like that one. Skin tone. You could make a vampire. I think we'll make a... Yeah, that'll do. Facial structure. I'm not going to want to touch this, am I? Oh, I'm not going to want to touch that. Wow, let's leave that where it is. Okay. I just think you could make such a better looking Shepherd in the original trilogy. You really could. My original Shepherd was so beautiful. Can you remember when I made Phoenix and she was so beautiful? I did actually try to recreate her in the Legendary Edition at one point, and I just couldn't make her look as beautiful. But, like, if you go back and watch my Mass Effect 1 series that I uploaded, she was so beautiful. Like, I made her just so beautiful. And Shepherd never looks as good. In the Legendary Edition, never mind. Do we want to mess with anything? I don't know. Want to mess with her mouth or anything? I mean, she looks a bit grim. What about her eye colour? I think she's got the eye colour that I like. Have a little look-see. I like it to have sort of greeny, bluey eyes. Yeah, she had the eyes that I like. Ooh, we go for the red ones. She had the ones I like. I'm going to hardly change anything at all. What about makeup? I feel like she needs a bit of... Well, I was going to say eyeliner. That's apparently a thing that we don't get. Oh, there we go. That's a bit of eyeliner. Ooh, that's a lot of eyeliner. Oh, that's a bit sexy, that. I like the... I like the idea that before running into battle, she takes the time to do her makeup. Like, hold on a minute, guys. I just need to sort my eyeliner out. You imagine her sitting in the Mako with a little compact. Ooh, what do we want? Oh, what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Oh, I don't know. Well, we don't want that. Fucking hell. I kind of like that, you know. kind of like that. I mean, it's a bit, like I say, it's a bit unrealistic. Run into battle with perfect makeup. I mean, she might have it tattooed on. Who knows? You want any lipstick on? You want some lipstick, love? We put. I remember putting Phoenix in like the proper black lipstick, didn't we? I don't think Jules is really a. There, that doesn't even look like she's wearing lipstick. It just looks like her lips are a bit pinker. And then we would give our cheeks a bit of colour. She's fine the way she is. Ooh. Trouble is, you can never really tell if you've created a good shepherd. Until that moment. You know the bit in the opening scene where the camera's following her through? She's pushing through everybody and then it kind of comes around to the front and she has a moment. That's how you know when you've created a good shepherd or not. I don't want to take the lipstick off. I feel like it's going to look silly. Does the eyeshadow look silly? Does the eyeshadow look silly? We'll do a bit of a subtler one. What you see now, I just don't know. It should be mandatory in every game that has a character creator that you can change your appearance once you're in game. That should, you know, they don't even need to be clever about it. You know, when like sometimes you have like a mirror where you can go and I don't care about that. I just want a button on the menu screen that says change appearance. That's what I want. So that you don't have to get it right first time. What about scars? I can't remember what scar I used to give her. Oh, the eyebrow scar. I used to give her the eyebrow scar. That's what I used to give her. And then the little one on the chin. And then it disappears in Mass Effect 2 because apparently Miranda has something against scars or something. I don't know. Right, okay. Should we see if we want to mess about with her, like, nose or mouth or something? So. 1, 2, 3. So we were 3 from the end. Okay. See if we can find one that looks better. No would be the answer to that. Yeah. Maybe just keep that one. Maybe just keep her exactly as she is. Should we do that? Keep you as you are, love. I don't know. Do we like you as you are? I mean, I think she looks kind of alright. She doesn't look as good as what my Jules used to look like. I wish I still had the save files. I don't. The computer died and I lost all my save files. I lost my original Jules. I lost my beautiful girl. Will that do us, do you reckon? Width, cheekbones. I mean, she's got quite good cheekbones. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. If I mess about with that too much, she's going to end up looking awful. I'm going to leave her as she is. Alright, Julesy, my beautiful. Okay. Jules Shepherd, Colonist, Soul Survivor, Vanguard, Singularity. Marvellous. Let's get cracking, shall we? Once you confirm your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings. Why? But just let me change settings.
Identification confirmed.
Ooh, difficulty. Should we do Insanity? I always used to play Mass Effect on Insanity. That back in the days before I was an adult who had to do things like work, and I had things like time on my hands, I used to always play video games on like the hardest difficulty. And now that I'm a boring adult, I can't be asked for that shit. But I feel like we can handle Insanity. Oh, it's been quite a few years since I've played the game though. Should we do Veteran and see how we get on? We'll do Veteran and see how we get on. Subtitles, autosaves, Legendary mode or Classic mode. What was the difference? In Classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP time, number of levels is doubled. What? In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent points progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. I don't know. That's fine, probably. I don't know. I want to go back and play the original trilogy. Oh, we'll enjoy the nice cinematic.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basic for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it... Oh my god, that's the only time I've ever been able to get through that. Mass Effect! There we go. Listen to the music. I love the music. Oh, my little heart. Oh, my little heart.
Range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander.
I'm just gonna bask and enjoy it.
Calculating
Oh,
transit
it's been
mass
so
and
long, Mass
destination.
Effect. It's like seeing an old friend. Does
Relay
it give you a
is
cuddle?
acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. There she is, my beautiful girl. My face is probably over that.
Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
I agree, you're overreacting, cut the chat. So, we're following the sort of basic rules of BioWare games where we sort of have goody two-shoes answer, less goody two-shoes answer, middle ground answer. Although in the like the Dragon Age games, the middle answer is always like a humorous answer, isn't it? Even in Inquisition. Although it's not as obvious in Inquisition. But there you go. If you're playing Inquisition, the middle option is a comic option. Yeah, sure, I agree with you, Joker.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Yeah, sure, I got that.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Okay, there she is, my beautiful girl. I got Paragon points. for being a good person. I can already hear Fred going, "Oh, Magpie, why are you playing as a paragon?" I'm sorry, Fred. Fred introduced me to Renegade. Save game? There we go. I'm gonna put strategic saves down everywhere so that I've got save points and all like the important parts of the game. She is quite beautiful. I think we've done all right with that. I mean, I know that like they really picked a default face, and yeah, but you know. What was I saying? I feel like I was saying something. Yes, Fred introduced me to Renegade Shepherd, and Renegade Shepherd is really cool. She's very cool. And Renegade is a personality thing. It's not a choice thing. You don't need to make bad choices to be a paragon, to be a Renegade. You can literally make all the same game choices as what you do as a Paragon. You just pick the Renegade dialogue options, and then you know you can be a good Renegade. And she is very badass and cool, but she's not Shepherd to me. She's not my Shepherd. My Shepherd's Paragon. She's not completely Paragon. She has our Renegade moments with old Jules. I think you're all quite beautiful, darling. Right, okay.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Okay, hello, Presley. That was the wrong key, apparently. Is it that one? No, it's definitely not that one. Definitely not that one either. Sorry, Presley. I'll figure this out in a minute. What the fuck's me thingy key? Is it that? There we go.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Yeah, he wants to see me.
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, ma'am, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
Oh, what do you mean, Presley?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Okay, time for some exposition. So, Turian Spectre.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Okay, that was a long time ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
You know, some people say they want a game set during the First Contact War. I've never fancied the idea of a game set during the First Contact War. I feel like it would be a bit boring. Like, that topic just doesn't interest me at all. But I would take a TV series. If they really, really want to make a Mass Effect TV series, I would take a one set during the First Contact War. I think that would be a good way of introducing non-gamers to the Mass Effect universe without messing with the games. Because, like I say, I haven't looked into it. I don't know what they're going to do, but I really hope they're not going to have, like, somebody cast as Shepard. Because, like, you can't do that with an RPG. You can't pick a definitive Shepard. You can't. Like, however many people have played the Mass Effect games, that's how many Shepards there are. Right? Millions. There are millions of Shepards. You can't pick a Shepard and be like, that's the definitive Shepard. You can't do that. I was genuinely really upset when I heard they were going to make a TV series. I am not joking. My heart dropped. I was like, no. You can't be doing well that. Right. Tell me about the captain.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Okay, stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Ooh, a cover for what?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Well, I'll look into it, my love.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I think Mass Effect 1 Shepard I don't know, she feels sort of a bit delightfully naive compared to later Shepherds. I don't know. There's something sort of sweet and innocent about her compared to Mass Effect 2 and 3.
It's not the kind of place Spectre visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Okay, hello. Oh, wrong button again. Sorry.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Dr. Chocolates is another one with an iconic voice. You couldn't have her played by anybody else, could you? Right, the doc's right.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Okay. Yeah, I because it's been so long since I've played the games, I am going to be really boring and just go through every single dialogue option because I just want to, you know, experience it again. So you know, you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it, love. Right. Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Okay, there's no human Spectres.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. Always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on Aku's.
Those are bad memories. I'll show some respect. Should we comment on the Aku's thing? I feel like it's not the most tactful thing you could have said there, Jenkins.
I try not to think about Aku's.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Okay, let's talk about Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
And Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Okay, that's everything, isn't it? Yes, so I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine, Jenkins. I'm sure there is absolutely nothing to worry about in your immediate future.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Aku's. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
My God, don't mention Aku's! Jesus Christ, Jenkins! There's no rush!
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Okay, fabulous. Well, good luck with that.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, Dr. Chuck. I like Dr. Chuck was. I just like Mass Effect. I just like it all. I love it. Right, we'll go and talk to Nihilus. I'm gonna have another big exposition dump. That's alright. Hi! I've wrong fucking key again. Interact is space. Who the hell picks space to be interact?
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, love.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Ooh, why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I knew it. What's going on? That's obvious.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup of Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Okay, why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Okay.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big shit. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Okay, why did we tell the Council? I feel like I don't want to say why did we tell the Council. You sound worried.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Right, this is one of those examples of where the renegade options at the bottom, the text makes it sound much worse than it is. So this makes it sound like I'm gonna go, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't want to be blah, 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 blah. This is what she actually says.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
I feel like I don't need to ask all of those questions. It's a very boring conversation. I'm ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Ooh. Anybody else get goosebumps?
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Silas, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
I took a break to go and get some chocolate.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Okay, Nihilus. Anybody else have anything to say? No? Marvelous. Okay, so... I will say, what the Legendary Edition does do very, very well is it made the locations all a lot prettier. Like, in the original game, there was a reason for it. I've read about it somewhere, but I can't remember what it was. All of the locations were really dark, like really dimly lit. And it's funny, the first time I played the Legendary Edition, like, I didn't even realise that there were trees in the council chambers when I played the original. And then I played the Legendary Edition and I was like, oh my god, there's trees! And there's a bit in Eden Prime as well that we'll get to in a minute, where, like, there's trees and I didn't even realise there were trees in the original because you just couldn't see. So I will say, they made all of this a lot prettier. A lot prettier. They made the actual characters less pretty, but they made the locations prettier. Well, we've got level ups and shit. Right. So, 3 points. Well, I'm going to pop a thing in Singularity, because Singularities are fucking awesome. I have to get all the way to there to unlock lift? What the fuck, man? I have to get all the way to there to unlock barrier? I have to get to there to unlock shotguns? What kind of bloody vanguard am I? And then we've got Charm and Intimidate. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to put in Charm, aren't I? I mean, I'm gonna have to. It's the rules. It's the law. Caden, what do you want, my lad? Well, you can have Barrier, because Barrier's useful. And you can have First Aid, because First Aid's useful. Richard L. Jenkins, absolutely no point in leveling you up, my son. Spoilers. But do you know what? I'm gonna make you a better soldier. Because why not? No. What's my journal telling me? Find the beacon. I will do that game. I will find the beacon. Codex. I don't think I've ever read the Mass Effect Codex, you know. When I'm playing Dragon Age, I'm really diligent about reading all the codex entries and things. Mass Effect, not so much. I remember the first time I played Mass Effect 1 anyway, just feeling like so lost. You know when it's like when you get dumped down in a new a new RPG world for the first time and you just feel so lost.
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Yes, you can shoot them, but we're not going to because we're a good person. Also, this is water! I don't think, when I played the original, I don't think I ever realised this was water, but look, it's water! It's got, like, reflections and everything. Look at it. Made Eden Prime actually really beautiful. Like, it's funny when I played the original, like, they spend all the time talking about how, like, oh, Eden Prime is just so beautiful, it's like a paradise, and then you get here and you're like, really? I mean, now it's under attack by the Reapers and everything, but still. But it just kind of look, I can imagine it was a paradise before it got attacked by the Reapers. Do you know what? I'm going to put another proper save in. Save. Marvelous. Okay. So. Well, they're still smouldering. I would say they got a little bit vaporized, love. Okay, Jenkins, if you have any final confessions, now would be the time. Just saying. Yeah, there we go. Okay, wait. Okay, where are you? There you are. There you are. Got it?
Perimeter secured.
Perimeter secured. Marvelous. Okay. You alright, darling? You okay? Oh, I don't think he's okay. Oh dear.
Rip right through his shields. Not a chance.
Get about him. We can't help him now. He deserves a burial. We can't help him now.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have
That's a bit more heartless than I remember it being.
Aye,
Okay. The bottom option is much more heartless. It's like, forget about him. Or something like that. Okay. I tend to play Jules kind of down the middle lane. I mean, obviously I do enough for her to accrue Paragon points so that she can get the Paragon dialogue options and things when she actually needs them. Look how cute these things are. Hello! You can shoot them, but there's no need to. Whoops! Well, that wasn't very nice. I was just saying, oh, we could shoot them, but we don't need to. Fucking Geth shot them. They were cute! Don't shoot cute things! That's the rules!
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay, love. Okay. Okay. Oh, Geth down here. I remember there being Geth down here. Oh yeah, it's this bit. It's this bit. In the original trilogy, I never realised that those were trees. They were just like weird bits of wall. And I was like, what the fuck are these? No, they're trees. They're just oddly shaped trees. Come on, Geth, where are you? I know you're about to pounce out from somewhere. There we go! In the original trilogy, those drones used to kill me so often. But of course I always played on Insanity, didn't I? I don't know. Is the Legendary Edition easier? I just got the impression it was a bit easier. And I sort of didn't like that about it. I don't know. Like, I really liked in the original Mass Effect, you have to play on normal difficulty before you can unlock hard, and then you have to play on hard before you can unlock veteran, and you have to play on veteran before blah 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 blah. So you have to play on increasingly harder difficulties before you can unlock the next difficulty, and I sort of liked that. Where's my what's it? There we go. I've just realised I've got nothing equipped to be what's it. So singularity, warp, throw, and we're going to encounter a really, really annoying thing about the Legendary Edition, which I think it's a bug. I mean, it must be. It can't possibly be by design, but we'll get to that in a minute. It's to do with using the biotic powers, though. Knowing my luck, they'll have fixed it. And it will. Oh, look at the sun. Oh, I have to say, the Legendary Edition is very pretty. It's very pretty. Right, where's Ashley? There she is. Ah! With my mouth full. It's fine. I can shoot with my mouth full. Would you like to fall over now, please? I'm not close enough to see a health bar, but I know I'm hitting you. Oh, there we go. You are very welcome, Ashley, my child. Hi, you okay?
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one who charged your man?
Are you alright?
Are you wounded, Williams? A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Okay, what happened to your unit?
Where's the rest of your squad? We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Okay. Don't blame yourself. To be fair, she's not blaming herself. What killed them? You abandoned them. Okay, don't blame yourself, Ash.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Okay, join us.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Okay. I mean, I don't really need to ask her about all of this stuff, do I? I know just before I was like, I'm going to pick all the dialogue options, and now I'm like, I don't need to pick all of the dialogue options. But that's about the beacon.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Okay, where are the scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
We'll ask about Nihilus.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. He carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Okay, that'll do us.
Move out!
Okay, we got Paragon points there. I don't know what for, but we got Paragon points. Now, is there a thing up here that we can loot? Do I remember that being a thing? That my little brain playing tricks on me. Oh no, there it is. Medical kit. See? It's one of those games I just remember. I have a weird memory for video games. I have a weird memory for dialogue, particularly. I'm very good at remembering random bits of dialogue. I can remember random lines from episodes of Coronation Street that I watched when I was like 7. Yeah, I know, I'm weird. Sometimes a bit of dialogue will just stick with me, and it's usually like a really unremarkable bit as well. Like the sort of the things that everybody says are iconic lines, I'm always a bit like, and then it's the lines everybody forgets about that I always think are awesome. But anyway. Right, okay, so dead guy on a spike. Well, the dead guy's on spikes. Is F5 quick save? Yes, good. There's an arrow! Why is there an arrow? It's pointing me here. Oh, am I meant to be? Oh, I think this is where the tutorial tells you to put make your crewmates go there. But I don't really care about that. And then, like, you could go there. It's alright though. And then I'll like go here. I have tutorial turned off, for I am a veteran Mass Effect player. Come on, stick your little head out, Mr. Geth. Stick your little head out. I saw you. I know you there. Stick your little head out. Oh, man. Come on. You're ruining all my fun. Right. There we go. Geth Trooper. I can see you. I could see you, little Geth Trooper, right. Your guns don't overheat as quickly in the Legendary Edition either. I just feel like they made the Legendary Edition easier, and I'm not a fan of that. I like the sort of old-fashioned clunkiness of Mass Effect 1, but they made it a bit, you know, made it a bit awkward, but in a fun way. Oh, no, where are you? I can see you. I can see you. I do genuinely enjoy the combat in the Mass Effect games, though. I really do. I like a bit of cover shooting. Oh, where are you? There you are! Shoot you right in your little face. There we go. Oh, and we've got a level up. You always get a level up at this point, don't you? Nihilus is about to contact us, I think.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Okay, let's go.
We make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Nihilus, you got a ring? Okay.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay. Got level up, didn't I? Level up. Oh, 6 points. Good, I can do stuff with 6 points. So what do I need? I'm gonna have to put one in charm. I'm gonna just have to. Those are the rules. I kind of want to put in intimidate as well, though. I want to be able to intimidate people if I need to. So does the Legendary Edition still have the thing that you can do like a New Game Plus and you can max out both Paragon and Renegade? Ooh, I wonder. I don't actually know. But yeah, you could do that in the original. You could like do a New Game Plus with the same character and you would have all of the level ups and everything like that, and then you could put... And you would keep like your... Because you can't lose Paragon or Renegade points once you've earned them. They just stay there. You can't have them taken away from you. So you could do a playthrough and be full Paragon, and then do a playthrough and be full Renegade, and then do a third playthrough where you're just maxed out on both, so you can just like jump around as much as you want with like the dialogue options and things. I need barrier. But I need shotguns. Shotguns is all the way over there. Like how? I'm a vanguard. Shotguns are my thing. I want barrier. Going to you, and then we'll get barrier. Ooh. Barrier, and then I've got 1 point left. I want lift as well. Oh man, I should put at least 1 point into pistol since I'm using a pistol. That makes sense. Caden, you've got 4 points. Air decryption would probably be useful. And electronics. I'm more interested in his tech skills than I am his shooty skills, and Ashley only has shooty skills because, you know, she's a shooty person. Does have first aid? Does Liara have first aid? I'm just trying to plan my team. I usually take Liara and Tali everywhere. Tali's like my tech expert, and then Liara's just Liara, isn't she? She's beautiful and gorgeous, and I need her in my life. Get separation anxiety if she's not in the party. Let's give combat armor a little bit, because then we'll go heading towards first aid, and we'll put a couple in assault rifles, because that's what she typically uses. Honestly, I just hate it, like, you know when it's just like sticky and it won't, like, you know, click on the thing that you want it to click on. Did that make sense? Probably not. Right. Drop a quick save. Everything's fine and dandy. We're going to walk up this hill where everything's going to be happy and lovely and nothing is going to try to kill us. That's what I predict. I predict happy, lovely things. We are going to find happy, lovely, fluffy little bunny rabbits and kittens at the top of this hill. And we are going to get cuddles and be happy and nothing bad is going to happen. That's my premonition.
It's a good place
for
now.
Oh, so creepy. One of the things oh dear. One of the things I really appreciate about the Mass Effect games is how fucking creepy they are. And the husks are so creepy. Guys, get your guns out! Like how come on, bit of survival instinct should be kicking in right about now. Where are they? Right. Okay. I'm going to... What's that again? Is that throw? Yeah, throw is useful against the old husks. So chuck you over there. And then they're not running towards me yet. Proper creepy. Oh, I'm a bit scared of them, you know. A bit scared of the old husks. Where are you, my friend? Oh! There you are! It's fine! Everything's fine! Everything's fine. There we go. See? Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Didn't freak out. Freak out. That wasn't me freaking out. Right, okay. Singularity! And then... Oh, the thing hasn't happened that normally happened. Right, okay. So, something I noticed when I was last playing the Legendary Edition is that it tended to be, after I launched a biotic attack, there was like 2 or 3 seconds where I couldn't fire my gun. And it killed me so many times, and it didn't happen just there. So I wonder if it's been sorted by the powers that be. Those are the husks. The husks are creepy. And I don't like them. And the husks are what the Reapers turn humans into. And then in later games, mostly just Mass Effect 3, isn't it? They start turning all the other races into different various things. It's basically like the Darkspawn from Dragon Age. You know, Mass Effect is basically just sci-fi Dragon Age. Dragon Age is just fantasy Mass Effect. But yeah, so they start turning different races into different things. And a huge deal is made out of it, particularly the Asari. Where it's like, oh my god, they turn them into banshees. This is awful and horrific. And I'm always just a bit like, well, they've been turning us into husks for like 3 games. You know, we've had to deal with this for 3 games. Like, fucking get over it. Anyway, Caden's going, what? Well, yeah, I know. They're proper creepy, aren't they? Take all. It's proper like, it's a bit horror-ish, I think, Mass Effect games. I think they're a bit horror-esque. But, you know, in a fun way. I often find horror a bit boring, personally, but, you know, it's Lovecraftian, isn't it? That's what it is. It's a Lovecraftian horror. Lovecraft. Oh, we're going to have to do the little mini-game. Right, okay. We'll go up there and then oops the daisies and then we're in. Hi!
Thank the maker. Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Okay, who are you?
What are you doing here? I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Okay, what's wrong with him?
What's wrong with your assistant? Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are 2 sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Okay, I'm not going to pick the I can shut him up option. But if you watched my original Mass Effect series, you will know I did find it quite hilarious. Anyway, I don't really think we need to ask her about... Well, we'll ask her about the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Okay. I think that's fine. I don't think we really need to bother asking her about anything else.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay. Marvellous. So... in fact, we're just going to leave them there and hope they don't get killed by husks. It's fine. I'm sure everything will be just dandy. Right. Oh!
Saren. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh, I love that you can hear the shot. I love that you can hear the shot. Yeah, I'm just gonna put cat cam back on. I hope that's cat cam. I think that's cat cam. Wait. There she is. Oh, he. I think something's a he. Oh, look at you. You're so beautiful. Shepard looks so unbothered. Look at her. She's just like, yeah, that's a thing. Hey. And there's about to be a million husks coming at me, but I don't care. I want to watch Sovereign. Right, okay, there we go. Geth, there's Geth. There's gonna be husks. The husks terrify. Oh, fuck. Terrify me so much more than what the Geth do. Okay. I'm waiting for the husks to appear. They tend to just appear, don't they? There they are. Right, okay. Shoot you a little bit. I need a better pistol. This one is really not damaging them. Oh, fuck! Hi! Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, I thought you were dying, but you apparently weren't. Okay, that's alright. There we go. There's you. You're getting a bit stuck on the old pathing there, my friend. That's alright. Take that one down. My shields are down because I'm not paying any attention. It's alright. I don't have barrier yet, do I? Or do I? Do I have barrier? I do have barrier. I just don't have it popped in anything. Right, okay. That's alright. I think we're doing okay. I think we could handle putting the difficulty up a little bit, to be honest. She says. Okay. So, my program. Calm down. It's all right. Okay, is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Let's go and deal with this encrypted door. We'll go through. There we go.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It's safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. I knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Okay, I wonder if I'm going to have enough Paragon points for the Paragon options. I have a feeling I'm not going to, but I might. Okay, tell me about the attack.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Okay. What about the ship?
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Okay, was it a jamming signal?
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Okay, and what about the beacon?
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Okay.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Okay.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Okay, we could just go, smuggling's a crime, as though he doesn't know that. Yeah, like what?
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol.
Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But they'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Well, I can pass the first paragon thing.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
I can pass the second one.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
Okay.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Fabulous. Do you have... Oh, shit. Okay, thank you. Or, do you have anything in hiding in here, perhaps? Oh, possibly. Do more encryption. We do love a good encryption, don't we? Marvellous. Right. Get out my way, Ashley. Christ almighty, woman. Right. So, have a little mosey down here. Why do I have it in my head there's going to be more Geth? That's Nihilus. I know there's more Geth over that way.
It's Nihilus.
Yes, I can see it's Nihilus, Caden. I already said that it was Nihilus. I'm just going to walk into some fire to get some radioactive rounds and some hammerhead rounds. Exactly the sort of shit I want. Some medical kit. Some of that. What's my Medigel button? I feel like I should check that. Options. Key bindings. V. Obviously it's V. Obviously it's V. What else would it be? Trouble is, at the minute I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where heal is H. And I'm playing The Outer Worlds on the live streams, where heal is F, I think? And now I'm playing Mass Effect, where heal is V. There needs to be some kind of, like, universal code. There used to be, didn't there? I swear, like, back in the day, all games had the same control system, pretty much. And now, for some reason, not so much. Oh, look at the little pool of blue blood.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Okay, you need to be more careful.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What other one?
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him fighting him back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Okay, then what happened?
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I had been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Okay, how come the Geth didn't find you?
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
I mean, not necessarily lazy, Ashley. There could be all sorts of reasons. Maybe he's got, I don't know, a new baby at home or something like that. I always think there was that episode of Call the Midwife where there was a guy like that and he kept having to sneak off to go to sleep and he during work and he was on the brink of getting fired and then they found out he had leukemia. And that's why he was tired all the time. So there you go. Not necessarily lazy, Ashley. Yeah, lucky break for you.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think of that.
Okay, I don't think Shepard can really judge either. It's like, she did survive a coup, and it's never really sort of elaborated on how she survived a coup when everybody else died. Yeah, Cole mentioned you.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. It doesn't matter now, does it?
Smuggle any weapons?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Okay, hand them over.
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Oh, we could pass this Paragon option as well. Are the Paragon Renegade things lower as well in the Legendary Edition? You know what I mean? Do you need, like, less points to pass the checks? I'm sure I usually can't pass all the checks on, like, a first playthrough. Like this. Like, I usually have to wait for a New Game Plus or whatever it's called.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Okay. We don't need to ask about the attack thing. We already know about it all.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Okay. So, that was jolly and cheerful, wasn't it? Stick our heads around here. Oh, hello, love. Hello. I remember you. Don't you worry your cotton socks. Right, we'll put a bit of a barrier up. And then we will shoot you in the face. Bloody hell, you were ready to get a bit of close and personal there, weren't you? Christ. And then shoot you in the face. And then... both down there, are they? I reckon we can just... head down here. It's one of my favourite bits, actually, the bit where you have to run down the big middle bit. Okay. Ooh, okay, chill your socks. There we go. Chill your socks? Yeah, sure, why not? That's a thing. Chill your socks. I don't think the Geth wear socks. Okay, I just want to give him a bit of a shove. There you are, my friend. And get you down. He went down far too easily. I'm going to up the difficulty, I think. Once we finish this battle, anyway. A little bit preoccupied right at the moment. Okay, run. No, that's what I want. Run. Okay. Down. Caden's never dead, or is he actually dead? I think he's out. Hello, Ashley. Can I help you? You okay? You should probably, like, get into cover or something, darling. Oh no, Caden's not dead. He's nearly dead, like... he's got, like, that teeny tiny much left in his health bar. Okay. Barrier! Make a run for it. Hide. That was the wrong place to hide. Make a run for it! Hide. Oh, I'm fatigued. You're fatigued, are you, Shepherd? You down. Is there one over there? I wonder if I can singularity him. Give it a go. That went a bit too far there, that singularity. I'm just gonna have to run up and shoot him. Hello! And down you go. Okay. Fighting him down. Okay, we ran past a bit of a getting all my controls muddled up. Ran past a bit of a medical what's it? There we go. Right, fabulous. Marvellous, brilliant, wonderful. I am going to up the difficulty because I'm too good for this shit, man. Wrong thing. I'm too good. I'm too good to be on veteran. We can put it up to hardcore, and then if we do alright on hardcore, we'll knock it up to insanity. Mind you, we're only on Eden Prime at the minute. I'm just thinking about that Krogan Battlemaster on the Liara mission. And as you know, we will be going to do the Liara mission as soon as possible because I need Liara. I need her. I need her.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Quite a sexy Geth shot there. That was quite a sexy shot, the old Geth. I'm just thinking, I'm recording all of this and I might end up using some of this to
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Yeah, alright, calm down, Ash. In all of my years playing Mass Effect, I have never once not disarmed all of the bombs in time, alright? Just chill. Yeah, so I was just thinking, if I'm going to start doing Mass Effect lore videos, which I might use some of the, the footage from this, and I won't be able to if my stupid face is over everything. Where are the charges? They're over this side, aren't they? There's some Geth. Hello! Hi, guys! Hi! Give you a little shoot in the face. Oh, the gun's overloaded. You know what? I'm gonna let those two deal with it. I'll disarm this. Shooting at me. Ooh! Hi! Okay. Give us a bit of a heal. I think it's fine. Caden's dead, but that's alright. I forgive him for that. A bit of a singularity up there. Sorted out. There's a sniper hiding around somewhere. Barrier would be useful. I'm still kind of remembering how the game works. So just bear with me. It's been a while, alright? Whoops! There's a guy with a rocket launcher somewhere. I need another heal. Right. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's you. Disarm you. And then there's another one down at the end, isn't there? Touch disarmed. And... whoops! Yes, you're the sniper. Oh, fuck. Snipers are fucking vicious. Or they were in the original. Don't mess with snipers. Come on, stick your head up. Stick your head up. Did quite a lot, that warp. That was a strategic warp, that was. There's a trooper over there. Alright, man. You'd almost think I'd knocked it up to hardcore, wouldn't you? You know what, since we're near the end of the mission, I'll use another Medigel. Myself a bit of a heal. Right. Last one's round the back here, isn't it? Of course it is. Of course it is! I remember my Mass Effect. Nuss. Oh, marvellous. Caden's woken up. Just give it a second and I'll let him have some Medigel. There we go. So we'll be back on the ship soon and we'll be able to replenish the old Medigel. Everything or anything that we need to pick up or anything? I don't think so. Yeah. There's some husks lying in wait, which is marvellous. Okay. Right. Firstly, get rid of you. I usually like to stay up here and just let the husks, come to us. Oh dear. There they go. Friggin' trooper and then do a bit of a... there we go. That did nothing. I think I hit a wall. That's okay. Is Caden dead? Well, do you know what, Caden? You're really becoming quite a disappointment. Is there another one? I feel like there's another one. Caden stood up. Maybe there isn't another one. Okay. Well, this is all fine. This is all good. Everything's dandy. Get a manual override. I mean, that's the beacon, and that should definitely... where's the beacon? It's over there somewhere. Yeah, that should definitely be our priority. But, like, you know, I've got shit to loot. We all know that's the most important thing. Have a little jog over here. One thing that the Legendary Edition does seem to have added is that when you sprint, I think you do actually move faster, I think. Because like in the original, did it not just change the camera angle or something, but you didn't actually move any faster? I think you do genuinely seem to move faster, I think. Maybe. Maybe it's still just an illusion. Who knows? These sneaky game developers. Also, you can actually see the crater. I always thought in the original it was never that clear that like that was the crater where Sovereign landed. But that was never that clear. But look, yeah, you can actually see like.
It's like someone dropped a bomb.
That must be where the Geth ship landed.
I mean, a lot of the trees are still standing. That's really quite impressive. Right, Prothean beacon. I'll get to you in a minute, my darling. If I remember correctly, there's more stuff for me to do over this side. Right? Right? Do I remember incorrectly? No, I don't. Thank God for that. Right, okay. Take all. Right. So, Prothean beacon. Hello. I'm just gonna drop a quick save. I mean, I know what's gonna happen is gonna happen regardless of what I do, but you know. Hi!
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Okay. Don't blame yourself. Oh, I don't want to. I don't like being too nice to Caden because he's like a little lovesick puppy, and I don't like to encourage him. It's weird and awkward and embarrassing. Okay, let's just. What about the beacon?
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Okay, thanks for that.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Okay. I think this is one of those ones where it doesn't matter which one you pick, she always says the same thing. I think.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
We're just kicking Dr. Chuckles
Sounds
over
like
a
that
med
beacon's pretty hard. Are you sure you're okay?
Okay. I feel bad about Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
What happened to Ashley?
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Good.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Okay. I'm pissed off about the Geth.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Well, I don't know. Okay, you wanted to talk.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
You know what, Anderson? To hell with the Council.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Yeah, this is the first bit of Anderson being really paranoid. Like, he's got this idea that Saren is doing all of this as some kind of major conspiracy against humanity, and that's, like, really not the case at all. And honestly, he just sounds like a paranoid lunatic.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
I think Anderson's wearing eyeliner. Seriously, the next time Anderson comes on screen, have a look, he's wearing eyeliner. Right, well, okay, I think there was a small matter of a sort of vision thing that I had.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Yeah, stuff.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Yeah, I do pick a lot more of the renegade options since I played as Phoenix, you know. I know these aren't really renegade options, but you know what I mean. They're just like, I think, it's just, you know, Shepard just has a bit more sass. I also like Dragon Age 2. Aggressive Hawk is quite sassy as well. Don't be scared to play as Aggressive Hawk. Aggressive Hawk is actually quite cool.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I mean, like, that's not what he's trying to do. This isn't a plot against humanity. It's just... okay, I'll stop him.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Okay. We expose him.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay. Fabulous. Marvellous. Brilliant. Wonderful. Should we call it a day? I think this episode's been like 2 hours long. But that's alright. I feel like, you know what? I'm happy to just do really long, rambling episodes. I think that is absolutely fine. I'm not bothered about drawing in loads of viewers. You know that. You know that. I do what I feel like doing. This is what I feel like doing. So, what do we reckon then? I'll tell you what. I'll pop me a little bit of cat cam back on. I hope I've been remembering what keys are what. Hopefully I have. So, that was part 1 of our new Mass Effect series, which will be going up weekly from today, whatever day today is. I don't know. I'm uploading these very far in advance. I have literally no idea when they're going to be uploaded, but next week, at the same time of whatever day today is, there will be episode 2 of Mass Effect. We're going to venture to the Citadel, and that's very exciting, because that's kind of my favourite bit, and we're going to go and do all the Citadel stuff. And I will see you then, my lovelies. But until then, I shall say farewell to you. Some beautiful Asari over there. Hi. 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 You're beautiful. Oh, cue Udina being a twat. Listen to him.
No right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shh. You sound stupid. It just makes me laugh. You've got Udina bloody flying off the handle in every tiny little remark, and then you've got Anderson there going, there's a conspiracy to wipe out all of humanity. It's like, it's no wonder they don't take us seriously.